Undoubtedly the top title in this company.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
Perilous position for him to be in here.
Up on the top rope.
Hazardous part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go.
Fighting them up and shoving them off the top rope.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, it's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
Hey, it's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
Golly, that can do permanent damage.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Take off all the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Using the elbow as a weapon. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Lifting up their opponent. What's in store? Oh my! Discus punch.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time. Uh-oh. A reversal. He saw that coming.
Goodness, inverted suplex. Oh, for the title. And a kick out. He is still very much in this. Oh. There it is, the people's punch.
Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Blast off. Oh, brutal miscalculation. Got him in the corner now.
Devastating elbow.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. Raw drop kick. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Clothesline! Into a monkey flip.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. All the left. Wait, hold on, look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading. And breaks out of the sleeper. There it is, the people's punch. Boom, what a right. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Oh.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Sky high.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact. Maivia took to the sky and executed that high.
Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. The official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolled through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Planted with a face buster.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Oh, what a chop block.
Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The Animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. Oh, man.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature, Enough hair on his upper shoulders down. This could be it.
He kicks out instantly.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
There it is. Reversal. Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician.
Can he put it away? Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Maivia 1 step ahead.
Ooh. Oh. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Crank in the head. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
After every... And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
Took him out at the knee. Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening.
Clothesline.
Oh man, jarring headbutt. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
And another stiff shot to the head here.
Put down face first.
And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage. Oh! An electric chair off the cage. Oh, my goodness! When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Ooh-wee! Vicious chop.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Boom!
Oh, Nelly.
Double takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
pin.
Shoulder up right away.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Oof.
Momentum's completely with him now.
Can Steel recover from this adversity?
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows, maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, that's just an agitating thing to do.
Punch to the face.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And it seems as though the High Chief is in a rare state of distress.
Yeah, it's very difficult to prepare for George the Animal Steel.
And right between the shoulder blades.
Got him right where he wants him.
Blast off! No, don't you dare. Don't you dare! This maniac's out of control. Oh!
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
And a series of vicious stomps. Steel turning Maivia into the hunted here, looking to dethrone the...
Oh no! Now possibly setting up for a submission.
Able to punch his way out.
That unraveled on George. Uh-oh. Headbutt to the gut!
Oh, that'll wake you up. Ooh!
Now they're just punishing their opponent now. Oh my gosh! Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
Here it comes!
Into a backbreaker. Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up? Maivia has Steel in his sights, looking to put the animal...
He wants it one more time.
Backbreaker!
And George is laid out.
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough?
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, the lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. Sent out of the ring the hard way.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Oh, foot just stomping down. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
from the apron.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All but he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Nice breaker. Shut the door. This could be over.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away. Oh!
Just punched him right in the middle. Just grounded and pounded. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The rattlesnake strikes.
Good grief. Austin getting himself some Texas rattlesnake retribution on Rikishi. He manages to slip out of the way.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
Straight to the knee.
Caught the leg. Clothesline. So effective.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. And now heading back inside the ring.
Austin getting in his opponent's face. I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the rattlesnake's mouth right now.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pick.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Set straight into the barricade. Ooh! Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
Power slam.
Nice counter by Austin. Headed to the top rope.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. And here's Austin looking to end it right now. Kicks out. He still has life.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there. Man.
Oh, man. There has been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Ooh, brutal forearm. Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist. Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Uh-oh. Slips away just in time.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
And Rikishi channeling his energy here.
You just love seeing him get knocked down a peg.
Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's if Rikishi even has a damn heart. What a way to get out of that one. Shoulder tackle. Rikishi finds his target with that one. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Back and forth we go.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Clothesline.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in.
Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi's driver.
And Austin is out.
And he slides him back to the mat. The cover! Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it!
The winner of this match, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear view mirror.